Welcome to The Update. I'm Eleanor Quirk. A new report into the nation's IVF program has exposed an alarming risk of siblings unknowingly having kids together due to poor regulation. The report, delivered by former Health Minister Greg Hunt, has described the program as a patchwork and calls for Australia's current systems to fall under uniform laws for all states. The review has also found patients are turning to the donor black market and calls for cheaper access to IVF to stamp out the practice. The NDIS minister has slammed former public servant Catherine Campbell after she claimed she was unfairly blamed in the robodebt scandal. A scathing report found Ms Campbell was among dozens of officials who breached the Public Service Code of Conduct while working on the scheme. Bill Shorten has described the program as a shocking betrayal.
Ms Catherine Campbell, the Prime Minister, the disgraced coalition ministers, they're not the victims here. They're not the scapegoats. The real scapegoats were the people for whom their government broke the law to raise debts against them.
Clover Moore has taken an unprecedented sixth term as Lord Mayor of Sydney. Counting of the votes in Saturday's local government election will continue this week. Andrea Summerall from the New South Wales Electoral Commission says more than 5 million people voted.
Our staff have had a very long election day, open from 7 a.m. to prepare for voting to start at 8 a.m. and then continuing counting through till 10 p.m. that night. On the Sunday, what we do is delivery of ballot papers back to the returning office location to allow us to commence the continued count on Monday.
Queensland tourism operators are hoping for a bumper spring season, with research indicating the Sunshine State is the most popular destination for travellers. Tourism and Events Queensland says its research shows 73% of Australians are planning a holiday across the 4 weeks of Queensland and interstate school holidays. CEO Patricia O'Callaghan says of that, 1 in 5 are planning to go to Queensland.
What we saw over the winter school holidays was over $1.7 billion injected into the economy. So we'd love to obviously see numbers as high as that. We know that was welcome news during winter for our industry, and we know that events are a key reason as well that drive our visitors into the region.
Sport and entertainment are next. To sport, and the Giants' finals campaign is over after going down to Brisbane. The home side blew a lead of up to 44 points to finish with a 5-point loss to the Lions. Coach Adam Kingsley disappointed with another last quarter fade out.
We thought we'd learned our lessons from last week against the Swans, 28 points up against them and 6 goals to 2 in the last quarter. Well, tonight it was the same story, unfortunately. So it would appear we haven't yet learnt that lesson.
And in NRL, the Storm defeated Cronulla at Amy Park 37-10. To entertainment and pop sensation, Chappell Roan has teased an upcoming Australian tour at this week's MTV Video Music Awards in New York.
No, Australia loves you. I love Australia. I'm going to come. I'm coming. We're planning.
And Prince Harry is celebrating his 40th birthday, spending the day with his family at their Californian home before flying out to celebrate on a boys' weekend in Canada. Among the guests on the lads' trip, Orlando Bloom, Coldplay singer Chris Martin, and champion polo player and Harry's good mate Nacho Figueres. And that's the latest from the Nova podcast team. We'll see you again soon for another episode of The Update.